Welcome back to my channel, Hard Luck Motorcycle. Today we're going to have a quick installation video for the Custom Dynamics plasma rods. And this is their plasma rod here. You get two of them, obviously. You got double-sided tape on the back. And this will be a short video since I did an extensive video for Custom Dynamics saddlebag lights. You can see here on my bike. They still look great. It's cold here in Minnesota again. We have a little blizzard going on outside, so I figured why not make another installation video since I can't be riding. So today we have the plasma rods. This is Custom Dynamics 10-inch plasma rod. It comes in 10-inch, 12-inch, and 14-inch, I believe. So this is their 10-inch plasma rod that will fit the Indian Challenger. So here I'm going to show you a close-up of exactly what I did for my Indian Challenger using the two quick connect harnesses from Custom Dynamics. So right here we have the first quick connect harness that I used for the saddlebag lights. It kind of stands out because you have the blue protectors here for the wiring. So this piece right here was for the saddlebag harness. Now this piece right here was for the plasma rods. This is your quick connect harness that you can buy separately for about $30. You have the male and female ends, and then you have this tail with a whole bunch of different wires here, different color wires with connectors on them already. So what I did was I took and put both these quick harnesses on my Indian. This is the stock wire here that you can see right there. Then we have the quick connect harness, and this is going out to the saddlebag light. This is going to be for the other end that would normally go back into your bike, but instead of connecting this back into my bike like I first did with just the saddlebag lights alone, I disconnected this from the bike and added the second wiring harness, the quick connect harness, right here, and here it goes back into the bike. So I have two quick connect harnesses put together here, and the reason I did that is because this first harness is specifically for the saddlebag lights. It's already set up for it, it's ready to go, made the saddlebag lights very, very easy. This connect harness was made for their plasma rods with this extra tail and the extra wires here that was supposed to make the plasma rods extremely easy to do. I didn't want to have to cut into either one of these connectors to do any wiring and soldering and anything like that. I would make it as clean and simple as possible. Yeah, it's, you know, an extra couple inches of wiring for two quick connect connectors in there, but I think I will have room to tuck it away back under the seat here, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. Wire for the plasma rod, the end of it just has a black, there we go, just has a black and red wire. So I wanted this to have a quick connect end that would end by my all other connections for my saddlebag stereo, speaker, and for the Custom Dynamics saddlebag lights. So that way all my connectors are in the same spot. So whether I'm doing work on my bike, or if I bring it into a dealership to have work done, as they go to unplug my speaker wire from my saddlebag, they're going to see that I have other connections that need to be disconnected as well. So they're all in the same spot. Alright, so this is one end of the quick disconnect that I got separate from Custom Dynamics. You can see this end here It's going to plug into my connector in the main harness. This end is going to go to the plasma rod. Before I could do that, there was a connector on this end of the wiring harness as well. The only thing I had to do here was cut off the end, this little white connector, from this quick disconnect cable, and then strip the end of the wiring out a little bit so I could add it to these connectors here. Alright, so that was a close-up of the wiring and the two quick connect harnesses on the bike. The only other thing that I know that I'm going to have to do is that after kind of mocking this up, the plasma rod wiring is really long. Really long. It's made to go from the back side of the saddlebag to your wiring under your seat. If you want to run it that way, to just hardwire it in like that, you can if you don't want the quick disconnect. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to take off the saddlebag. We'll do a little mock-up and see exactly how much extra wiring we have here that needs to be cut off. I'll reconnect to the quick disconnect end, and then we'll do the same for the other side. So here we have the saddlebag from the left side. You can kind of see the saddlebag lights here at the end. This is this wiring for the saddlebag light. So we got three connectors here for my saddlebag. The one on the left, the small one, is for the saddlebag LED lights, custom dynamic lights. And these two are for my saddlebag speakers. So what I want to do is I want to have my plasma rod quick connect line up with these three connectors so they're all in the same area. And right now, if we mock up where this light is going to go on the bike, stay roughly there. The light's going to come up. You can see we have way too much wire. About double the amount of wire that we actually need almost. So I'm going to measure the plasma rod wires here to line up with these lights. I'll cut the end, and then we'll re-add the connector back to it. So here we go. I cut the wire from the plasma rod after I measured it twice to make sure that I gave myself enough wire but didn't have too much. And as you can see here, that's a good bit of extra wiring that I didn't need just hanging there and have to try and tuck away somewhere. So we got rid of all that extra wire. Now my connectors should meet up. Bag number one is done. So we have the plasma rod here. Got the wiring all connected. Ran along the top. Zip tied to the speaker wires for the saddlebag speaker. And as you can see here, we got 4 connectors now. So got 2 little connectors, one for the saddlebag LED lights and one for the plasma rod. The 2 big connectors for the saddlebag speakers. And as you can see, they all line up together. So if myself or somebody else is taking the saddlebags off, they can easily see that there's 4 things that they need to disconnect here before they remove the saddlebag. So I just got to wrap up the end here with the connectors. I'm gonna wrap that up with some electrical tape. Got to cut off the zip ties here, and this saddlebag is done, and we'll do the same with the next side. Here's what we've all been waiting for. We'll take a look and see what the lights look like on. And now they're off, the bike's off. You can see they blend in with the bike really well. That is the new Custom Dynamics LED light bags and plasma rods. Installed, hooked up, and they look sharp. There we got brake lights. And man, those things are bright. Blinkers. And hazards. Brakes on. And running lights on. Well, there we go. We've got the Custom Dynamics LED bag lights and plasma rods now installed on my Indian Challenger, and I think they look great. So big shout out to Custom Dynamics for helping set me up with these awesome lights. I can't wait to try on some other cool little things to my bike. I know I've had fun installing these. They're very simple, very easy. If you aren't filming, it'll take you a lot less time. But even with filming, it didn't take me too long to get these installed with the quick disconnect harnesses and the adapters that you can get from Custom Dynamics. It makes the installation very, very simple. So again, the plasma rods do not come with the quick connect harness or quick disconnectors for the saddlebags. So if you do get the plasma rods, I highly recommend spending a couple extra bucks, get the quick disconnects for your saddlebags so you can take your saddlebag on and off without worrying about taking your seat off, and then get the adapter harness for extra 30 bucks, and that'll save you all kinds of wiring and splicing problems that you'd otherwise have to do. Again, the new LED bags from Custom Dynamics that go right under the saddlebag lid there, those do come with quick disconnect harness and the adapter. So those, if you order that, it's set to go, comes with everything that you need. Again, the plasma rods do not. So, alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed my videos. I've tried to make this one a lot shorter than my previous video, since my other video for the bag installation was pretty in-depth. So this one, very, very similar, but very simple. Anybody should be able to do it, even if you don't have a lot of experience with wiring, because you don't have to do any splicing or soldering and whatnot. There was just a couple little modifications that I had to do to the wires by just cutting off the end of one of the connectors that we didn't need, since we were using both wiring kits. If you guys liked the video, please give a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I have a lot more video coming. I have some more things that I want to do to the Challenger, and we'll work on it here as we get a chance. Thanks for checking in. Hard Luck Motorcycle here. See you next time.